All right, Litecoin. She'll do it to you, won't she? This is crazy. So just to reflect, just to recap, I should say, we had this monthly area, this buy side imbalance right here. We had this very nice candle come in, and at one point this entire candle was an extremely bearish candle, and it got bought all the way back up. I mean, we went from $80 back up to $128 in a single month. And that's when I was that type of price action on any occasion, I would anticipate the following month to go higher. Doesn't matter the asset. That type of behavior is bullish behavior. But the very next month, all right, March, ends up going back down, going below the midpoint of February, and getting back into the gap where we first reached into it on February's low. All right, that just basically wiped away all of the work that was done to get us that high. Thus, we are now below February's low. Spoke about that in a previous video, and let's take a look on the weekly on what we can expect now. So as of right now, the bullish perspective to me is completely off the table. So I'm going to remove this weekly high and this monthly high, and this is where I would begin to look at downside targets on what is likely going to happen in relation with the sentiment right now on an economic basis, as far as like Trump's tariffs and everyone just having a rough time right now. All right, everybody being fed up with the crypto market. I understand, I'm human too. I'm a little disappointed in how everything has performed when we've been waiting for this massive altcoin cycle. Okay, just hasn't happened the way we have expected it to happen, but it is what it is, right? So all we can do is continue to be participants. So check this out. So on the weekly, we now have this confirmed weekly sell side inefficiency, which will play as a natural resistance in the event that price tries to pop up from where it is and hit $100. All right, so to get in here, we need to be above $99. From there, in my opinion, I think that this gap will hold. I do expect Bitcoin to go below $76,000 in this quarter, Q2. So I believe that's more than enough to drag price lower to $70. All right, so that's my next target for Litecoin, is just a flat 70. I don't want to get too much into the structure aspect of it because the structure aspect says 50. Okay, but I'm just trying to take it step by step. Right, that's such a huge jump from where we are right now, and I'd rather just stick to using the whole numbers, because this over here is kind of jumbled to me. Right, it's just ascending lows, and don't get me wrong, there's liquidity below ascending lows, but from just a whole number perspective, I could see 70 being the next area if this weekly imbalance holds, or worse, if we don't even get up there. Right, if the market is just so weak that it can't even get up to $100, then we could just see a straight shot down to 70. All right, but ideally, I'd like to see price go into that. Now, show you why. Let's say price can get up here to 100, and then we reject and we go lower. Right, okay, fine, we're getting lower prices. Right, in the event that sentiment changes, the swing high that goes into this fair value gap will be a catalyst for a reversal. Meaning, if we get a swing high in here, we can look at this as an area for a true reversal point. After getting a hypothetical follow through lower to $70, in the event that price marches back up, we can use the high in here as an anchor point. Right, we'd want to see a candle close above that swing high, find some support, and then if we get follow through, then I'd be looking at those highs to the left again as targets. Right, 140, 147, and then higher in the high 150s, because we still have areas up here that have yet to be hit. All right, until then, right now, my main focus is strictly on that weekly imbalance, the one that price may get into or may not, and we just go straight to 70. Okay, that's what my focus is, because we have already taken out the previous swing low. Remember, this swing low, well, it's not actually a swing low, it's just a low from the monthly time frame. But here, this was the first test of this monthly area. You can see how price went just below it to tap that liquidity, and we've bounced off of that ever since. All right, so keep an eye on this weekly area as well as $70, but it's unfortunate, right? It doesn't excite me when I say, okay, we're likely going to see $80 in the previous video, and we hit 80, and now it's like, oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. No, I'm actually pretty sad that it happened, right? I want to see really good things happen for Litecoin, but right now the sentiment is down, and when the sentiment is down, price tends to be down as well. All right, but we'll see what happens. Anything can happen, you know, things, you guys know how fast things just happen, right? So I'll keep some alerts on the chart, and I will see you guys in the next analysis. All right, hope you enjoyed this.